That's later.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earle, and welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm joined here by my brother Tim, and we only have one game to break down today. We have the Milwaukee Bucks hosting the Phoenix Suns. This is game 4 of the series. Phoenix Suns currently lead this series 2-1, and look to go up 3-1 tonight here. Looking at this game, the Milwaukee Bucks are 4.5 point favorites at -205 to plus 4.5, plus 175. Run back the opposite way. So should be a decent game for tonight. So let's. Oh, that's the ticker. Okay, I'm trying to get up the game here. There it is. Boom. Game 4. Between that. Last game, the Bucks won by 20 points. So looking for a little bit of a bounce back performance potentially from the Phoenix Suns in this game. We'll kick it off to Tim here to break down this game 4 between the Suns and the Bucks. Where are you looking at for today?
Do a quick recap of yesterday. I'm still sharing.
That's right. I forgot the recap. That's not me there. But yesterday we had the All-Star game. I'm basically with my 2 picks. I paid the price of admission, and that was about it. I had the National League first 5 in full game. That obviously did not work. I did have the team total under for the American League, as well as the under 6 in the first 5. The full game under would have cashed as well. As we kept saying, even though it wasn't Coors, better pitching was going to dominate, and that's kind of what it did. It just dominated on the opposite side that we thought it was going to. So it was interesting there. So it was a good game, nevertheless. Unfortunately, the NL couldn't get the job done for us. If you guys were on the American League, good job. You cashed a nice little plus money on that. It is what it is. You pay the price of admission. That's about it. So live to fight another day. And look at this basketball game today between the Bucks and the Suns. So where are you looking to get involved here, Tim?
Yeah, real quick for yesterday. Yeah, I went neutral. I had the NL, but I had the under. So one cashed, one didn't. It's all good. I'm not sweating over it. Time to get back into it. We have one NBA game tonight. We'll have one MLB game tomorrow, and then Friday we're right back into the swing of things. We'll have MLB. No basketball. There will be Counter-Strike, but it should be a nice action-packed couple of days after for the rest of the year, pretty much. So I'm ready to get going back into that. And for this one, look at the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks game 4. Yeah, we did see the Phoenix Suns lose by 20 points in game 3. But you called it, Nick. It was I think it's the one game that the Phoenix Suns lose the series, or one game that Bucks win. I have this one going right back. I have 2 plays in this one, actually 4 plays in this game, because I do have 2 player props as well. But I'll type them up. But I do have Phoenix. I do have Phoenix in this one. I think it's just an overall good spot to have. I think that Phoenix is overall the better team, and I think they'll end up coming out on top. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's a good spot. For my plays, they're rolling across the screen now. I did grab the Phoenix Suns plus 4.5. The over in this game as well. I like Booker going over the 27.5 points. I think he has a big game. Takes him to 1 game away from winning the finals. I think Cameron Payne has a good game off the bench. 6.5 just seems like a low total. He's been doing that consistently for the past couple games. I think he can go ahead and get that. So those are right now my 4 plays for this game. But did you do any handicapping for this one, Nick?
I actually did, seeing that this is the only game today. I actually did look into this a decent amount. And I have a few plays on this, probably a little bit more than I'm willing to admit. This is definitely my most the most I've put on an NBA game so far this season. But with that being said, I started it off here. I took the money for the Suns. I have the under 5.5 for the series. So I think the Suns are going to take care of business here and try to wrap up the series at home in game 5. So I like the Suns here for a full game plus 165. I was also looking at the first quarter money line for them, which is a plus 130 as well. Plain and simple, they were embarrassed last game, losing by 20 points in game number 3. I think this is a nice little bounce back spot for them. I see that in the first quarter here. I think that this is a spot where they're going to come out and they're going to be pissed after a 20-point loss, and they're going to come out and they're going to play really well in the first quarter. They're going to have a lead at the end of it. First quarter money line for the Suns plus 130 is another one I'm looking at, as well as the team total over against Milwaukee. Last game where they lost 120 to 100 was the only game out of 5 games so far this season that they played the Milwaukee Bucks and did not get at least 108 points. So I'm also on the team total over in this one. For the Phoenix Suns, I do have one player prop as well, and this one was just one where I was looking at a bunch of numbers, and this one just seemed off. And it's surprisingly a Bucks player. I have Chris Middleton over 5.5 assists. I saw this, and this was a nice little plus 110 line that I feel like just was priced wrong, and because looking at his previous games. For the previous 5 games, he's hit that total in 4 out of 5 of them. He got, let me get back on assists here. He had 6 assists last game, 8 the previous one, 4 in game 2, or 4 in game 1, my bad. But that was game 1 where they struggled. And then 7 and 8 in the final 2 games against the Atlanta Hawks. So, Middleton is someone who definitely puts up at least 6 assists per game. So I like Middleton plus 110 over 5.5 assists in this game as well. Even though it's for a Bucks player, I like that number. And you're betting players when you're betting player props, you're betting numbers, not players or teams. And I like that a little bit here for that. So that's where I'm looking at for this game so far.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a game dominated by the Suns. They're the better team. The big concern will be that it's in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee's a really good home team. But, yeah, it's just overall a solid spot for these Phoenix Suns. I know a lot of people will probably be on the Bucks, especially after last game. You got to stick with the Suns. Booker's going to have a big game. I think Payne has a good game. I think Paul has another solid game. You got to see more production out of the other Suns as well. That's going to be a key spot for this one. Will be those other Suns like Crowder, like Cameron Johnson. Was that
Cam Johnson? Yeah.
Cam Johnson. Yeah, you just got to see big games out of the others. DeAndre Ayton's got to have a big game as well. And they got to play good defense. And I think they get a job done tonight. I think they get the series done in 5. And I think that the Suns should be able to finish out the series soon.
Yeah, let's take a look here. What's good, Big Show? How are you doing? Good morning, Tony Carpio. My bad. And Dominic saying the Bucks are way bigger. They should win. I've been on Suns game 1 and 2. I mean, yeah, if you just want to follow the home team throughout the series, I can understand that. But I feel like this is a spot where we could see the Suns take a game here in Milwaukee, which I feel like they need to do to get this momentum back against this Bucks team. Looking at the series props. Series. Oh, here we go. NBA series. The Bucks are still plus 200, minus 240 the opposite way for the Suns to win the series. So still no value on that one. But yeah, looking at these, it's now a 5-point spread. Interesting. Some money has come in on the Bucks to make this a 5-point spread now. So if you want the better line, now's the time to get it. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more money on the Bucks, to be completely honest. because they're the home team. I feel like they're going to be the public side in this one. So I feel like the Bucks here are the public. So I like the Suns even more.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful because, I know the point just went up with the Suns up to 5. I don't mind it. I still think it's a solid spot. They lost one game, and I think that the market is just way overreacting about it. So yeah, I do think the Suns are overall the better team because the Bucks have Giannis and then Giannis Middleton, but you got to have more people back play better than that. I know Brook Lopez has had a big couple games when Giannis was out. This Suns team is healthy. I don't think they're going to get stopped right now.
Absolutely. What would you think about like Devin Booker's pros here? You like him the points over. What about points, rebounds, assists, or is he more of a points guy?
I think he would be more of a points guy, and if he's going to have a good game, he's going to go over those points before he goes over those pros. So just be careful with that.
Yeah. His point, rebounds, assists is 37.5. And yeah, he's only hit that in the game 5 against the Clippers. And then he hit that in game 2 against the Bucks here. So he's that maybe you look towards the under. Also, I was looking a little bit towards the under for Giannis's pros. 53.5 was a little bit high for me. He hit that last game with 60, and he had it 58 the game before. But I feel like this is a game to fade him potentially with that going up because before that, 41, 25, and 48. So he was struggling beforehand. Does he have another big game tonight? Maybe, but
I think he'll be the big factor for this Bucks team. There's no way he's going to be the one that's in charge. He's going to take control. So if the Bucks have a good game, it's going to be because Giannis has a big game. So I wouldn't fade Giannis. Giannis is this big piece for Milwaukee. If anything, he would probably be the only Bucks player I'd be willing to bet over on right now, just because he's going to be the one that takes control, and you're going to get some minutes out of him. No matter what, he's not going to be sitting unless the Bucks are down like 20 at the end of the game. Then he might sit the last like 3 minutes. But if it's a close game, you're not going to see him sit. And come fourth quarter, if that's close fourth quarter, you're going to see Giannis come to play. And no, I would not bet him under. Absolutely not. Not for points, not for rebounds, not for assists. I think he could possibly get a triple-double tonight. But I do think the Suns are still the overall better team.
I can understand that one there. I was just looking at different things to talk about here, and one of them is most points out of these listed players. Giannis is a minus 200 for this. Devin Booker plus 305. You think Devin Booker at plus 305 is worth a look here for the most points this game?
I definitely think that's I think both of those guys go back and forth, and yeah, I definitely think that's a solid one to look at. Probably nothing I'm going to be betting on because I don't want to really take that risk, and I don't think that that's like something I would want to put money on. But I do think that Booker has a better game than Giannis, because come the end of the game, it's going to be Booker versus Giannis, and that's the big key right now.
Exactly. But yeah, that's kind of where we're looking at for today. Dominic's saying if the Bucks stay playing in the paint and play like last game, they will win big. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, with the big men on though, yeah, Booker has to have a good game. He has to. So, if anything, I have my prop bets. Oh, hold on, let me pull up those again. Nick, what were your plays again? If you want to type them into the ticker, you can.
Yeah, let me do that. And let's hide that, and I can edit it.
Yeah, but the plays that I grabbed Phoenix. I grabbed the over. I grabbed Booker over the points. I grabbed Payne over his 6.5. I just think that's another good spot. Just because he's a bench player, but he's going to come out and he's going to score. So I think he can easily get into like the double digits or something, and that's an easy cash. So All I got to do is hit 3 out of the 4 of these to make money. So, and I think that this game clearly goes over because what we've gotten from these two teams. Last game did not go over. Last game was a 220. Game before that was a 226. Game before that was a 223. So 2 out of the 3 games have gone over. The one game that didn't went under this total by half a point. Yeah, I think this game goes over. I think that there's high scoring. I got Phoenix for. I know we keep repeating, but it's the one game that's on, and those are the spots to bet.
Yeah, I'm trying to type up these things. I didn't hit save, so it just didn't save, and I had to retype it.
Oh, good job.
And I'm not used to this yet. It's still the new. There we go. Boom. First quarter plus 130. Full game plus 175. Team total over, and then Middleton over 5.5 assists is where I'm looking for that one.
Sounds good. No, it's a short stream, but today will be a short stream. Tomorrow will be a short stream as well with the Yankee game. And then Friday we're back to a full slate. And Thursday night we'll be back to Counter-Strike.
Yes, as well. But yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this edition of the All Sports Bet Show. Quick little recap over what we got going for today.
Yeah, he's betting it over. Yeah, me too. I got Phoenix in this game. I got him in a bad line. I got him at 4.5 instead of 5, whatever. I got the over. I got Booker over, and I got Payne over.
Yeah, I'm on the Phoenix Suns plus 130 in the first quarter, the plus 175 money line. Team total over 1.8, and I'm looking at 108, and Chris Middleton over 5.5 assists at plus 110. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this show. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here, which is every single morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the Earle Sports Bets channel. But that's going to just about wrap it up. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother Tim, and this has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bets show. We want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.